Today we're going to do a little something different. We're going to go on an adventure. But since I've been working a lot, and I can't do both of the things that I really enjoy, which is riding my motorcycle and fly fishing, today we are actually going to combine the two. I'm going to ride my motorcycle to several different spots, and we're going to fly fish at those different spots. Now, I brought a fly that I tied, one that I haven't really fished. It's actually like a popper for redfish, and so I'm not sure how well it will do, but I didn't want to bring a bunch of stuff, and I really want to try that fly. So that's what we're going to do today, is try to use that fly exclusively and see how it works out. Alright, let's go on a Honda XR150L motorcycle ride, adventure ride, and do some fly fishing. Hopefully it's a good day. This first spot we're going to is actually close to my house, and I've actually always wanted to go there. I've seen people fish there before. The thing is I've just been curious as to what's there, because we're at a spot where, you know, it could be salt water, it could be fresh water. If I had to guess, it's you know, brackish water, which is kind of both salty and fresh, and it's probably more fresh water than salt, but I'm just not real sure. So I don't even know what kind of fish are in there, or even if there are fish there, and if there are fish there, will they even eat the fly that I have brought today? Either way, we're gonna go check it out. It's just off of a road. I'm not much of a land-based fisherman. Normally I fish out of my boat, but again, today we're gonna do a little moto adventure and fly fishing. We're gonna combine the two and see if I can't catch a fish, at least one, on that fly. Alright, so we made it, although I'm trying to figure out, I'm on an incline and there's no real shoulder on the road, so I'm trying to figure out how to park the motorcycle where it don't fall over. I think I'm gonna turn it around. There's not a lot of traffic through here, but there is some, so alright. See, I don't know if this is gonna work either. Nope, that's leaning too far. There are some pieces of wood down there. If I can get those, I might be able to park the bike here. Here's a car coming. I gotta get off the road, man. This is crazy. There's usually no cars that come down here, but all of a sudden everybody's gonna come down here now. Got that fixed. At least I hope it stays up. I just had a nice guy stop to check on me, making sure I was okay. I appreciate that. That's actually really nice of him to do that. Gonna get this hot riding jacket off. It's actually not bad. It is a mesh jacket. It's just that when you're not moving, it gets a little toasty. The thing is I have my GoPro hardwired into this mic, so I don't know if I'm gonna try to keep that on me somehow. Probably won't be able to while I'm fishing, so I guess we'll just have to rely on the GoPro audio. Alright, so I'm gonna get set up. So what I'm trying to do today is leave the fly on and leave the, normally you wouldn't leave the fly on and leave all this fly line out, but since we're going to be moving from place to place, I want this to be quick as possible. So this may turn into a mess, but we'll see. So I don't plan on spending a lot of time here, because I really want to get to the salt water a little further south, and depending on the time, we may even make it to the beach. And of course, now that I'm trying to talk, there's a million traffic on this road. Jeez. Just joking. This is what we're using today, a popper. This is something I tied and painted myself, so it's even more rewarding if you catch something off of it. Alright, so I actually have seen some things bust. I don't know if it's what it is, bass, gar, who knows, but it's a place I can't get to. Of course, it's always on the other side of the swamp here, a place I can't get to. Alright, so I did actually get a couple of hits, probably about 3 or 4 hits. These drainage pipes right here are actually draining water out, and I think it was bass. Pretty sure it was bass. They were really small, so it's like they couldn't really get a bite out of this popper. I mean, this popper's big. It's kind of more for larger redfish, so makes it tough for a little bass. All right, let's get this stuff packed away. I said I wasn't going to spend too much time here, and we want to get further down towards the coast. We want to get to saltwater. Getting out of here. I'm ready to get out of here. Too much traffic, too many cars, not enough room to even really cast. So we got a little bit of a long drive to get to our next spot. So I apologize, I don't have the chest mount. I actually was going to try to chin mount it here, but it didn't work out. I've actually got to get a chin mount, and bottom line is I didn't want to bring a bunch of stuff today. I've already got a bunch of stuff that I'm carrying, and I'm just trying to keep things simple. So anyway, stick around, work with me. Hopefully we'll have a good day. It's already looking positive. I did get a couple of hits here, so that's more than what I expected here. I really had no expectations for anything here, so we're getting out of the city now. Made a pit stop for some food. Feel a lot better now, a little more energized. If you head to Southwest Louisiana, come down here and go fishing or whatever, actually the road that I'm on right now makes a loop, and it's also kind of like, they call it the Creole Nature Trail, and it's actually a place where motorcycles come to ride. They have several wildlife refuges and places to stop, things to see along the way. But anyway, if you ever head this way, Hackberry, Got to stop at Cajun Mart. It is a sight to behold. It's a gas station, but it rivals any tackle shop. It's just filled with tackle and everything you would need and more. And they got good food too. Well, my stop number 2 is not going to be stop number 2. It's gated off now for some reason. I don't know why that is. I mean, I think that's a public road, unless for some reason the parish has it shut down. Not really sure about that. There is a private boat launch on the other side of the bridge that I just passed. I could have went there maybe. We're gonna move on down the road. Certainly there are several other places we can stop. We'll keep on trucking and keep on with the adventure. Alright, so we made it to our second place, which this was actually supposed to be place number 4, but my other 2 places are not accessible right now. But anyway, we'll make it work. This is part of it, going to adventure, going to look around. And but anyway, look at this place. This is beautiful, and this water is really clear right now. Alright, so I'm gonna get my stuff together and we'll make a few casts and see if we can't catch something. So far, no luck at all. Not even so much as a hit. It's kind of later in the day and hot. That could definitely throw things off. I'm not seeing anything bust. No fish bust, no bait fish. So guess what? We're gonna keep this adventure rolling. Move down somewhere else. Here we go. Oop, dropping everything. Alright, so the gentleman who owns this place informed me that they don't allow people to fish there publicly. That is a private launch. I do know him, have met him. He doesn't remember me, but this is a place where I launch my boat rather frequently. Anyway, since I was there, he told me I could go ahead and fish for just a little while. He just doesn't want people fishing there and doesn't want other people to think that it's okay to fish there. So anyway, I appreciate him letting me get in a few casts. It was unproductive, but hey, we're on an adventure. We're out here. It's beautiful weather. I'm on the motorcycle around some beautiful water, scenery. So we're gonna keep on trucking. We're gonna go to some more spots, and hopefully I can catch a fish with that fly. You look ahead, it's like some bad weather right there. So I'm not sure I'm gonna keep going. I may just do a little motorcycle tour, hang the fishing up. I really hate to give up on it, but I was gonna head further south, get closer to the coast, maybe even hit the beach, but that dark cloud is basically where I'm headed. That's definitely rain right there, so I don't really want to get into that right now. So we may just enjoy the day, enjoy this beautiful scenery, and just have fun riding the XR. Here's another little public launch. Wondering if we should stop here for a little bit and try to fish. Might as well while we're here anyway. This is gonna be our last spot. Kind of running out of time. My son has soccer practice today, our youngest, and I don't get haven't had a lot of time off here lately. So, and actually today's his birthday, so we're not gonna we kind of celebrated his birthday, but the party's not gonna be till another day. But I want to be home for him and then go to his soccer practice, because I don't get to see him play that often. Well, haven't lately anyway. He just started, but used to I was always there. I haven't been able to be there so far this year. Anyway, so want to do the fatherly duties. Looking forward to it. So we're gonna make a few casts here. Man, I sure would like to make this challenge at work. I mean, this isn't, I'm not the most confident in this fly. Looks beautiful. This is one that kind of works in very specific situations, and it's not really one that would be for today. But fingers crossed, maybe we'll make it happen. All right, well, today was a flop. as far as fishing goes anyway. Like I said, we're happy to be out here. Doesn't matter, got to ride the motorcycle, got to test out a new fly. It didn't work, but I'm out here enjoying the day. That's all that matters. Oh, forgot to button up my helmet. All right, now we're ready. So I didn't know whether I was going to put this on my, because I actually have a fishing channel and a motorcycle YouTube channel, and didn't know which one I was going to put it on, or put it on both. Anyway, this is probably going to be more of a moto adventure YouTube channel video, since the fishing was less than ideal. So usually I do really well with redfish, or fairly well with redfish fly fishing. I fish out of a boat, we go into the marsh, and we actually sight fish them. So we find them in shallow water, you can see them, you cast to them, and they eat the fly. I don't normally do blind casting, which is what I did today. Also, that fly was a new fly, something I tied. It will work in certain circumstances, but it's not just a fly you would want to use all the time. And since I was blind casting today, it is like a little popper. I thought that maybe just kind of chugging the water, I might could wake one of them up. The only place we actually had a hit on the popper was the first place we went to, which is by my house. I probably should have stayed there. I mean, if I actually wanted to catch fish, I would have switched flies. I would have put something smaller on, because they were bass, pretty sure of that, but they were small bass, and that popper was too big for them. But anyway, it was a great day. The mission was not a success, I guess you could say. If you look at what I strictly wanted to do today, which was basically ride the motorcycle and hop from fishing hole to fishing hole and fish a little bit. Now the goal is to at least catch one fish on that popper. That did not happen. So in that sense, the mission was a fail. But as you guys know, anytime you're on the motorcycle, beautiful scenery out in the bayou and the marsh in Louisiana over here, just a beautiful day. That is always a win-win. You can never lose. So anyway, we're gonna head back home now, and maybe we'll check out some cool scenery on the way back. course it starts raining. I have no idea where this rain's coming from. I guess there's a slightly dark cloud. Moto Adventures, baby. Good day out. Till next time.